Underway in Osaka. The first test of the Les Kiss era, and a man in tremendous form, Josh Canham, catches it above his head and takes the first contact. Alatoa with a settling carry, and familiar sight. Lonergan clearing from the base. And sideline is Morgan Turanui. Morgs still into the Super Rugby laws. Canham wins that one, and now Valentini. Wallabies have been camped in the Japan half this first 5 minutes. And now Lonergan again, looking to find touch. He does well and takes play right up to halfway.
What are you seeing early on the sideline, Morgan Tuanui?
I think just as you guys have met.
Just two messages. Big set left. Break foot needs to stay on. Break foot stay on.
Japan's red zone, make them exit. All pressure's been on Wallabies so far. Do they run the ball?
Coach! Set!
So what will the Wallabies do here? Look to attack. Lonergan takes the first few steps off the deck, and that one, a bounce pass out to Potter, who looks to beat his man on the outside. Bit of footwork there on Ueda. Valentini getting good front football, likewise McWright. Meredith to Ross, who pops a little ball out the back to
Two knock-ons. First by Australia.
Joseph Akuso Suali'i. Fumbles his first touch tonight. So it'll be a Japan scrum. Up the heat here in a hot Osaka Hanazono Stadium. They take play into the 22. Sato rallying his troops. Ito now. Oh, beautiful feat from Ito. Oh, he's a superstar, this kid. And he scores the first try. He stood up 4 Wallabies defenders and puts the ball down under the posts.
Oh, what an amazing passage of play. Need to go back and see how long ball was actually in play for. Quick taps, changes of possession, but this is the finish to it here. Tired men out his feet. Harry Wilson just done for great footwork by Ito. What a great finish there by that young fly half.
Oh, superstar in the making. Only his 4th test match, 21 years of age. Eddie Jones has got huge raps on this young kid. Took on the defensive line. The Wallabies were out on their feet. That's typical Eddie Jones rugby. Hold the ball and fatigue the defence.
Catch the breath after that. 7-0 Japan lead. Rugby at club level. And he's in his 4th test match for Japan. And scores the first try. Well fielded there by Tom Wright. Oh, what about the footwork from Tom Wright, speaking of. And now Meredith takes play into contact. Wallabies trying to get their shape, and this one knocked into the hands of Hunter Paisami. Paisami looks to beat the man on the outside. He does. And takes play to the 22. The Wallabies' first entry now. They've got to line up to the left if they can get it there. Suali'i draws to pass. Canham cut back in field. Now Potter winding up. And Potter beats everyone. And there's the reply. Unstructured play. It comes up. Trumps for the Wallabies this time.
I'll put that down to the run from Hunter Paisami on the right edge. Dylan Riley just got a hand to it. Paisami gets through Manasaga and then stays on his feet and lays the ball back. You can hear the Wallabies screaming, it's on out wide, it's on out wide. They're all trying to get it there. Nice play from Joseph Suali'i to be able to see there was space there. And Potter I'm just going to go straight ahead. He gets through 2, 3, 4 players, and the Wallabies respond.
He's got absolute express pace, doesn't he, Harry Potter? That's a couple big plays from him early in this game. 2 down the edge, covered across in defence. Good start, good hit back from this Wallaby team.
Harry Potter had an outstanding game against Italy, and he's carried that form on as Lonergan.
However, it's been looking good so far. You know, some of the power that you've got coming late in this game from a Wallabies bench. See how that builds.
Set! Height!
Even looking scrum as Meredith juggles this one and loses it forward. So that's an unforced error there as we approach the 20-minute mark.
Oh, you watch how Morgan Turinui, watch how close that Harry continuity get 7+ phases into their game and try and tire out the defensive line of the Japanese team.
Bind! Set!
Stable platform. Meredith. Off the right boot. It just sprayed off the side slightly, so can't quite get the distance on these clearing kicks at the moment.
He needs a few teammates to come up to Declan Meredith.
Hazers.
Go deep to Canham this time. Wilson is the man who pops the ball to Lonergan, and now Paisami. This time they get the hands working. Here's Wright on the outside. Potter on the inside, but Wright burns them on the outside. A set-piece special from the Wallabies to take the lead.
Oh, the reason why this try was scored, watch the replay and watch how deep to the line that Hunter Paisami takes the ball. So when you're defending against Hunter Paisami, you don't know whether he's going to carry, he's going to hit a short runner, or he's going to go out the back. Look at that. He drew 2 defenders. Declan Meredith shifted quickly to Max Jorgensen. And Tom Wright, too much pace for the Wallabies. And he goes over the second try of the match for the Wallabies.
Yes, a good finish here by Tom Wright to get the ball over the line. Love the line by Suali'i just to draw in the Japanese defence out in those wider channels, opening up that space for his wider teammates.
Lonergan, tough kick. Flags up. 14 plays 7.
It's a great point you make about the line-out, Michael Hooper, and that needs a nod as well. The long throw from Nasser to Ford.
Half-time, loving that work off the deck. Here they go here.
Amatosero with the half jump. This time, Japan spoil them all. Penalty advantage, though. They'll have another crack if they can. Ball comes off the shoe of Paisami. Will go back for the penalty.
How good this Wallaby maul can be so far this.
Can the Wallabies make Japan pay here? It's edging towards the sideline. Now they're in control at the back. Lonergan wants it. Paisami has to duck the head. Japan up quickly. Lonergan, no one around him, has to pick and go. You throw a blanket over the Wallabies on this right-hand side. Ross. Now they start banging away. Valentini pops it up to Nasser. Oh, and Amatosero flew in from the side.
Don't jeopardise the penalty. I understand something bad has happened to your player that you'll be dealing with, otherwise you leave the pitch, okay? Back you go, thank you. Time off.
So they're just checking. The A-League
Stuff is absolute gold. If you can get your players and your big men in the team trying to do some really good clean-out work, but the margins of error are very small. It does look like a shoulder that's found.
The only mitigating factor is that Rob Valentini's making the tackle on Warner Dearns and spins him around.
and he drops quickly as well. But
So the target changes in the last second.
We always got to remember it's very easy for us sitting here when there's frame by frame. And that's what we talk about, the margins of error being small.
So you'd like to see this played in real time.
Yes, absolutely.
So Morgan Turanui sideline. That was a pretty ugly.
The conference room is on the
Nelson
top
wins it
floor.
at line out time. Whoa, and that is a route one carry there from Tua. Cornelson has been elusive with ball in hand today. Tyler Domain just gets the hips and shoulders through contact there. And Takeuchi goes again. Here's Cornelson in the backfield. Japan looking to make the Aussies pay here. Eda takes it into the 22, and now, that is a big carry from Makisi. And immediately, they make Australia pay. To Japan, Valua Makisi scores the try.
Well, a huge distance try there, all set up by some great work through this forwards team. And this man on screen, putting the ball down, getting it up, completely legal. Cornelson, the Australian-born player, gets up the field. Just some great urgency here from the supporting Japanese players. What a great finish there by, who was that man? Tua.
Had some great carries in this first half.
Matsunaga. Again, we're all square here in Osaka.
Well, Japan make the Wallabies pay straight away for that numerical advantage, and it was a
Moment in this game. And Japan hits the line out, but Canham is awake to it and sets off downfield. That's a good play from Canham. Wilson, a barreling carry. They go back to the short side through Ross. Cornelson just making a nuisance of himself. Will the Wallabies play? No, they... Oh! That one was very nonchalant there from Alan Alatoa, but it finds touch. And we head into the break. 14